Dili na, dili. Good morning to our observers, back members, and YouTube live streaming viewers. Today we will conduct a private conference for 16 projects for civil works and 2 competitive bidding for goods and services, which is in accordance to the policy directives on transparency and accountability for procurement processes. I will now give the floor to our procurement head, Engineer Junilin G. Canido. Ma'am.
Thank you, Mr. Back Chair. First, we will acknowledge the back members and representatives. Engineer Emilio Piso Caldito Jr., back chairman. Good morning, sir. Engineer Perry Neil B. Palacio, our back vice chairman. Good morning, sir. Mr. Nelson B. Luwayon. Good morning, sir. Engineer Maria Gloria G. Sorera. Good morning, ma'am. Engineer Jocelyn C. Magnaye. Good morning, ma'am. For yours truly, for the acting procurement head of Davao City Sub DEO, for the back secretariat, Miss Engineer Kim Bucarile. Good morning, sir. Engineer Charmaine Sumalino. For the back secretariat of Davao City, Engineer Alfredo B. Caballero Jr. Good morning, sir. Engineer Rachel Capul. Good morning, ma'am. For the representatives for the COA, Mr. Zaidamin Makakua, Miss Marceline Valles, and Miss Realine Barita. Good morning, ma'am. For the representative of the TWG, Engineer Jesty Q. Narciso. Good morning, sir. And Ma'am Shane Micah Postrano from the supply unit. We also have, Sir Dwight, Engineer Vincent Fernandez, the procurement head of Davao City District Engineering Office. Good morning, sir. Sorry, sir. We have also representative from our observers from the Sir Geno Gabuya from Rossville Construction and Supply, and Ma'am Janet Pedrosa from the RC Malgaso Builders. Good morning po. For the TWG, for the Sub-District Technical Working Group, we also have Engineer Generos Parone. Good morning, ma'am. Today we'll have 16 projects for the civil works. We have 23 LB 0169, the construction of multipurpose building, Barangay San Isidro, Davao City. 23 LB 0170, construction of multipurpose building at Barangay Ilang, Davao City. 23 LB 0171, construction of multipurpose building, Barangay Hall, Barangay Pandaitan, Davao City. And 23 LB 172, construction, completion of multipurpose building, Evacuation Center, Barangay San Antonio, Davao City. 24 LB 0087, construction of Retarding Basin, Phase 2, Verna, Davao City. 24 LB 0088, construction of road slope protection structure, junction Fatima-Malabog Road leading to Megkawayan Peak Resort, Barangay Malabog, Davao City. 24 LB 0089, the construction of multipurpose building, covered court, Barangay San Isidro, Davao City. 24 LB 0090, construction, completion of water supply system, Sitio, Lapuy, Barangay Mandug, Davao City. 24 LB 0091, the construction of water supply system, Barangay Mahayag, Davao City, Davao del Sur. 24 LB 0092, construction of multipurpose building, covered court, San Isidro, Davao City. 24 LB 0093, completion of water system, Purok 2 Friendly, Tibungco, Davao City. 24 LB 0094, construction of revetment along Mudyang Bridge downstream, Davao City. 24 LB 0101, construction of revetment along Bunawan River Station 3 plus 652 to Station 3 plus 951, west side, right bank, Davao City. 24 LB 0102, completion of multipurpose building, PRC Region 11, Davao City. 24LB0104, construction of CIC, Balay Dangupan, Multipurpose Building, Balay Dangupan, Lower Cabantian, Davao City, and 24LB0105, construction of multipurpose building, school building, Buhangin Central Elementary School, Davao City. May we now request the representative from Planning and Design Section, Engineer Jesse Narciso, to further explain the scope of works of the said project, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Good morning to all the BAC members, BAC Secretariat, observers, and also, as well as the sub-DEO districts. These are the scope of works for the 16 civil works scheduled for bidding this coming March 7. For 23 LB 0169, project name construction of multipurpose building, Barangay San Isidro, Davao City, Davao del Sur, having a project duration of 124 calendar days. ABC amount 4,950,000. The scope of works are construction of multi-purpose building, including the structural work, architectural works, and plumbing and electrical works. For the contract ID 23LB0170, construction of multi-purpose building at Barangay Ilang, Davao City, project duration 180 calendar days, ABC amount 9,650,000 pesos. The scope of works, it involves structural work, architectural works, plumbing, and electrical works. For the contract ID 23LB0171, construction of multipurpose building, Barangay Hall, Barangay Pandaitan, Davao City, having a project duration of 270 calendar days, and ABC amount of 39,600,000. The scope of works, construction of three-story concrete frame building, structural work, architectural works, plumbing and electrical works. For the contract ID 23LB0172, construction completion of multipurpose building, Evacuation Center, Barangay San Antonio, Davao City. Project duration 140 calendar days, ABC amount 29,700,000. Construction of multipurpose building, completion of two-story steel frame building, structural work, architectural works, plumbing and electrical works. For the contract ID 24LB0087, construction of Retarding Basin, Phase 2, Verna, Davao City, project duration 283 calendar days, having an ABC amount of 48,250,000 pesos. The scope of works are for the flood control. It involves earthworks, installation of structural steel sheet pile, construction of fence and railings, construction of Portland cement concrete pavement with 0.30 meters thick. For the contract ID 24LB0088, construction of road slope protection structure junction Fatima-Malabog road leading to Megkawayan Peak Resort, Barangay Malabog, Davao City. Project duration 241 calendar days. ABC amount 41,650,000. The slope protection structure scope of works are the construction of MSE wall with secant pile foundation. For the contract ID 24LB0089, construction of multipurpose building, covered court, Barangay San Isidro, Davao City, Davao del Sur. The project duration 180 calendar days, ABC amount 7,920,000 pesos. The construction of covered court, it involves construction of three bay Gatchalan type covered court with stage, structural works, architectural works, and electrical works. For the contract ID 24LB0090, construction, completion of water supply system, Sitio Lapuy, Barangay Mandug, Davao City, Davao del Sur. The project duration 164 calendar days. ABC amount 9,900,000 pesos. The construction of water supply system, it involves construction of water supply system using its DPE pipes, construction of water tank and pump house, architectural works, electrical works. For the contract ID 24LB0091, with the project name Construction of Water Supply System, Barangay Mahayag, Davao City, Davao do Sur. Project duration 164 calendar days. ABC amount 9,900,000 pesos. For the construction of water supply system, it involves construction of water supply system using HDPE pipes, construction of water tank and pump house, and the architectural and electrical works for the pump house. Contract ID 24LB0092, construction of multipurpose building covered court San Isidro, Davao City, with a project duration of 150 calendar days. ABC amount 6,930,000 pesos. The construction of covered court, it involves the construction of 3-bay Gatchalan type covered court and its structural, architectural, and electrical works. For the contract ID 24LB0093, completion of water system Porok 2 Friendly, Tibongco, Davao City. Project duration 130 calendar days. ABC amount 4,950,000 pesos. For the construction of water supply system, it involves construction of water supply system using HDPE pipes, construction of water tank and pump house, and the architectural and electrical works for the pump house. For the contract ID 24LB0094, construction of revetment along Mojang Bridge, downstream Davao City, with a project duration of 250 calendar days, an ABC amount 96,500,000. The construction of revetment, it involves earthworks, removal of existing structures, and installation of structural steel sheet pile. For the contract ID 24LB0101, construction of revetment along Bunawan River Station 3 plus 651 to Station 3 plus 951, west side, right bank, Davao City. Project duration 283 calendar days, and with an ABC amount of 99 million pesos. Construction of revetment involves earthworks, installation of rectangular flap gate, installation of structural steel sheet pile, and the construction of reinforced concrete retaining wall. For the contract ID 24LB0102, completion of multipurpose building PRC Region 11, Davao City. Calendar days, project duration 270 calendar days. ABC amount 48,250,000 pesos. For the completion of the multi-purpose building, it includes completion of 4-story steel frame building, aggressive type, and its architectural works, electrical and plumbing works, and its mechanical and auxiliary works. For the contract ID 24LB0104, construction of CIC Balay Dangupan multipurpose building, Balay Dangupan Lower Cabantian, Davao City. The project duration 180 calendar days, with ABC amount 4,950,000 pesos. The construction of multipurpose building includes construction of 2-story concrete frame building and its architectural, electrical and plumbing works, as well as the mechanical and auxiliary works. Lastly, for the contract ID 24LB0105, construction of multipurpose building, school building, Buhangin Central Elementary School, Davao City. The project duration 270 calendar days. ABC amount 29,700,000 pesos. For the construction of school building includes construction of 4-story 20 classroom progressive type school building for phase 1, 3-story 6 classroom, and its architectural works, electrical and plumbing works, as well as the mechanical and auxiliary works. That's all, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you, Engineer Narciso. Now for the goods and services, we have two projects. 24GLB0010 for the purchase of various printer inks for the use of administrative, Quality Assurance and Construction Section, DPWH, DCDEO Davao City, and 24 GLB 0011 for the procurement of paper consumables for the use of DPWH, DCDEO Davao City. May we now request the representative, Ma'am Shane May Capostrano, to further explain the scope of works for the said projects, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Good morning, everyone. For the first project, we have contract ID 24GLB0010 with a PR number 01001-2024. Its purpose is for the purchase of various printer inks for the use of administrative, quality assurance, and construction section, DPWH, DCDO, and its delivery period is 30 calendar days. The ABC amount is 396,795 and 63 centavos. For the purchase of printer toners, we have Just Setner IM C2500 toner black, cyan, magenta, and yellow, and Kyocera TK8360 black, cyan, magenta, and yellow. And for the next one is the contract ID 24GLB0011 with a PR number 02002-2024. Its purpose is for the procurement of paper consumables for the use of DPWH, DCDO, Davao City, and its delivery period is 30 calendar days. The EB's amount is 499,675 and 79 cents. For the procurement of paper consumables, we have first the premium film, the 100 micron 24 by 20 meters, uh, and A470 GSM multi-purpose quality paper for photocopy, laser, inkjet, and fax use. That would be all for goods and supply, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. I will now give the floor to our back chairman for some reminders, sir.
Thank you, Ma'am Junilin. Are there any questions, clarifications from our back members, observers, and live streaming viewers? If there are no questions, there are some of the reminders for interested participants. The wholesale to bidding documents, which are the following: instruction to bidders, general conditions of contract, special conditions of contract, and standard forms are all can be downloaded at DPWH and PhilJIP's website. The technical and financial document attachment, Class A and necessary documents for support are included in the cheat list for proposals. As per GPPB Resolution number 15-2021 dated October 14, 2021, excuse me, effective on contracts advertised from January 1, 2022, the PhilJIP certificate of platinum registration and membership to state that for the purpose of updating the PhilJIP certificate of platinum registration and membership, all Class A eligibility documents attached to the certificate shall remain current and updated, and that failure by the prospective bidder to update its PhilJIP certificate of platinum registration and membership with the current and updated Class A eligibility documents covered by Section 8.5.2 of the 2016 Revised Implementing Rules and Regulations of Republic Act 9184 shall result in the automatic suspension of the validity of a certificate of platinum registration and membership until such time that any of the expired Class A eligibility documents has been updated. Reference GPPB Resolution number 15-2021 dated October 14, 2021. The submission of the updated Class A eligibility documents to support the non-updated PhilJIP certificate of platinum registration and membership is no longer acceptable. Bidders must use the updated forms in the omnibus source statement, bid security, and bid securing declaration in accordance with the standard forms uploaded in the GPPB and in bidding documents. All bids should be accompanied by a technical and financial checklist, which is included in the bidding documents. The ceiling of the bid prices shall be the approved budget of the contract, ABC. Bidders who bid above the ABC shall be automatically disqualified. The details of the proposed key personnel are contained in the bid data sheet clause 10.4 and 10.5. If a proposed technical personnel and pledged equipment is working on another project at the time of the bidding, the bidder should submit a certificate that the personnel equipment will be pulled out from the ongoing project once the bidder is awarded the contract. Will be replaced with another person, bar equipment with equal or better qualifications as certified by the head of the implementing office. The proposed key personnel and equipment and replacement must be named in the bidding document. The pledged equipment shall be listed complete to include the brand, plate number, engine chassis with serial numbers, capacity, specific location, and must be ready for inspection during post-qualification stage. Reference, bid data sheet, clause 10.4 and 10.5. The description of an eligible bidder is contained in the bidding documents, particularly in Section 2, Instruction to Bidders, Clause 5. Reference, the Philippine Bidding Document, 6th edition, July 2020. Bidding will be conducted through open competitive procedures using a non-discretionary pass-fail criterion as specified in the 2016 Revised Implementing Rules and Regulation IRR of the Republic Act 9184. Section 30. Reference RA 9184 IRR 2016, page 45 to 46. Detailed evaluation for lowest calculated bid and lowest calculated responsive bid shall be evaluated by the technical working group for recommendation of award. All bids must be accompanied by a bid security in any of the acceptable forms and in the amount stated in Section 2, Instruction to Bidders, ITB, Clause 15, Reference, Philippine Bidding Document 6 Edition, July 2020. Each page of the document shall be signed by the bidder or a duly authorized person. If corporation, a secretary certificate should be attached. The interested bidders should observe the territorial jurisdiction of the notary public in all documents that need notarization. The affiant and the notary public should be within the same city and not beyond the limits of notary public jurisdiction. Reference, the court's ruling section 240 territorial jurisdiction. Submitted documents shall be clear copy printed in A4 size coupon band with proper air tagging. Bid submission may be done manually or electronically or online. However, bidders should only select one mode of submission, either manual or electronic. Similar to manual submission, the guidelines for the preparation and submission of an electronic bid are contained in bid data sheet, BDS, Clause 22. Reference, Philippine Bidding Document, 6th edition, July 2020. For manual submission, bid proposals may be submitted through an authorized representative and presentation of two valid identification issued by government institution. Bids must be duly received by the box secretariat at the address stated for manual submission or at electronic bids underscore Davao City at the dpwh.gov.ph for electronic submission on or before March 7, 2024. Bid opening shall be on March 7, 2024, after the deadline for the submission of bid at the conference room, third floor, DPWH Davao City DEO, through video conferencing or webcasting via YouTube account, DPWH Davao City First DEO Procurement LS. Bids will be open in the presence of the bidder's representative who choose to attend at the mentioned address. The Department of Public Works and Highways Davao City District Engineering Office reserves the right to reject any and all bids, declare a failure of bidding, or not award the contract at any time prior to contract award in accordance with Section 41 of the 2016 Revised Implementing Rules and Regulations of Republic Act 9184, whether by incurring and any liability to the affected bidder or bidders. Reference Republic Act 9184, IRR 2016, Section 41, page 56 of 149. The observance of deadline in dropping of the bidding documents will be at 10 o'clock in the morning. Bids received beyond the specified time shall be marked as late bid and shall no longer be open. Observers who wish to acquire any documents related to the bidding may do so by signing a confidentiality agreement as mandated. Are there any questions from the observers and live streaming viewers? If there is none, I move to adjourn the pre-bid conference.
I second the motion.
Since the pre-bid conference has been adjourned and duly seconded by Engineer Bocaril, I declare the pre-bid conference to be adjourned at 10:38 in the morning. So thank you for coming. Keep safe and God bless.